everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Are you curious about some fun Amazon finds that you can put into your craft room to help you organize? Well, if you are, stick around because this video is going to be for you. I'm going to show you 10 things that I think that every crafter needs to have from Amazon. And I actually have some bonus material that is not from Amazon, but are from your local craft stores. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the first thing that is on my list is this little drawer system here that sits underneath my craft table. So here is my craft table. What I love about this is I actually have two more that are similar to this that I actually got from Michael's. And this is actually a little bit wider than what you can purchase off of or from Michael's, so that's really nice. And since this sits to the left of me when I'm crafting, I have my main tools that I use for Cricut, card making, my scissors, more for card making, and then some miscellaneous stuff. I also have an extra glass mat, so I keep that there. I don't know why I do, but I guess to hold my magnets so that way they're not clumping all together. The next one is where I hold all of my cardstock that is not considered scrap pieces, but more so like A2 card sizes or half a sheet of 8.5 by 11. Here I have my mini Misty, some watercolors, some miscellaneous stuff, and actually some distressed crayons that I have found when I was cleaning and organizing my craft space. And then honestly, the last two drawers, I wasn't sure how I want to organize it, so I just kind of threw some things that probably is not going to stay here, mainly because I won't use this a lot, so it shouldn't go in a drawer where it's easily accessible, in my opinion. So this is going to get moved, but I have a lot of my embellishments for resin and other various projects. And then again, this really should go in another area of my craft room where, you know, I don't need it. This is like my overflow of my distress oxides and what have you, but like duplicates, I should say. But it's just, I threw this in here because it was empty and I needed a space. And then now that I cleaned up and have more space available in other areas of my craft room where I don't need to get access to it easily, that's probably where it's going to go. Okay, so this is definitely the one thing that I think all crafters should have in their craft room. Another thing that I think that every crafter should have in their craft room from Amazon is these little drawers. So it's like a smaller version of what I just showed you. And I love them because I have two monitors that I use. I don't know how I survived with just one monitor back in the day. I need two or three at the very least, but two it is for right now. And I love these drawers because I keep things that I can easily access to from the top of got my little mints, because you know, you guys can smell my breath when I'm recording, right? And then I got all my micron pens and my white gel pens. I'm a hoarder. Can you tell? I mean, look at all that, right? It's embarrassing, but I digress. And then I have my overflow, and I'll show you where I keep my pre-made stuff so that we don't have to do it every time I'm making a card. And then here's just some more trinket trays that I use. And then let me move that out. Oop. Let me move that out of the way. And then just some miscellaneous stuff that's in there. I really could better organize it if I'm being honest, but I bought two of them so that way my monitors are sitting on this little organizing drawer system, and I love it. That way I can free up my space in my drawers. So that is number 2 on the list that I think every crafter should have in their craft room from Amazon. Okay, number 3 on the list is this little organizational, I don't know, bin, if you will. I'm not quite sure how they label this, but I think that if your space is limited and you don't really have a lot of space, this holds actually quite a bit. I actually keep a lot of my foam scraps when I make my foam panels in there. I mean, they're kind of spread around through my craft room. And then I usually keep my phone here so I don't ever lose it. My scraper tools, my weight block. Here's where my envelope, or not my envelopes, but my pre-made A2 card bases are, and these are my A2 card panels. And then I keep my T-square and my mats, and then my swatches, you know, my inks, or not my ink, but my marker swatches there. So anything that I need to grab, I can. What's nice about this is it does come with this little drawer on the side, but because I craft on this side of my of this, I don't really utilize that. I just really haven't found the need for that. But I did buy this from Amazon. Now this is not really included on the list of things, but I put my remote for my ceiling fan and my light system. So that's right there. That's where that goes. And I love this thing. It holds a lot and it keeps things nice and organized. Okay, so this is number 4, 5, and 6. Number 4 are these bins. If you're a card maker or really just a crafter in general, these are great size bins for your craft room. I think they fit the stamps and dies really nicely. And this is a typical bookcase, so you can get at least 3 on there. And then really this is like 4A, right? Because you also have these smaller bins. So they all fit kind of snug, but snug enough where you can fit all of those bins on a standard bookshelf. And then number 5 are these labels. Again, those are from Amazon. They fit nicely in these bins. In fact, if you look over here, this is from Target. They fit nicely on those boxes or containers, if you will. And then I think that's all. I'm looking around. I'm like, yep, that's all that I have. So those are really good labels. Now you do want to be careful applying them into any of your containers because you open it far enough, it will crack. Ask me how I know. Number 6 are these binders. I love them because I store all of my basic dies. So you'll see rectangular dies, square dies, circular dies, basic shape dies, nested dies, oval and arch dies, border dies, and then of course I have my stencils. That's not this container, or this binder is not from Amazon, but these all are. And then in the inside of them, I ended up dropping it and had to fix it. But on the inside, this is like 6A, right? These little plastic sheets, paper sheets. I bought them and created my own little magnetic sheet that is supported with craft cardstock. So all of which you can buy from Amazon. So 6A, B, and C. How nice is that? If you're not a card maker or a scrap booker, you can use these to put your scraps in. So you can color code it by, like this could be like your C9, your Concord and 9th cardstock scraps. Then you can have another binder for spell binders and Simon Says stamp and, you know, whatever, or just pattern cardstock. So if you have a pattern, bundle, and then you can put your scraps in here. So this doesn't have to be, or your vinyl in general. So you can just use these plastic sleeves and put your scraps in there and then kind of flip through that. But I like to use this for, because I have another system for my scraps. So I like to use this for my dies. Okay, number 8 are these bamboo lid / white containers. I love them because for the system that I have, now this is from, I think, Michael's. And as you can see, I have stuff that's on top of them so I can access it on the other side of this case. But it's nice and sturdy. You can fit a lot of those containers. You'll see that some are labeled, some are not. I need to do better with labeling. But yes, so get those containers. They have big and small sizes. So this is the large size. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but let me show you the smaller size. It's over here in my craft room. And again, I apologize. I'm doing this all by my phone, so if it's not the most sturdy videoing It is what it is. I'm not a professional. All right, so here's the smaller size, and I use them for adhesives, specialty glitter. Then I have ink daubers, and embossing powder. Of course, you know, you could label it however you wish, whatever makes sense for you and your craft room. Okay, number 8. Now this system here, this is from Michaels, so I don't have this obviously on the list because this is Amazon specific, but and I don't think they sell it anymore. But if you are into coloring, they have these little what do they call them, like caddy, like a tool caddy, if you will, and I put my markers. Now I know that markers are supposed to be stored horizontally, but as you can see in my craft room tours and in my craft room, I don't have the space to store these horizontally, so they go vertical. I don't use these markers a lot, so if they get ruined, they get ruined. I'm not too overly concerned about that. So this is number 8. They obviously can store quite a bit. These are all, most of them are Ohuhu markers, so they fit quite a bit of them. I mean, just look at them. And they also have it in a smaller version. And I put my blending brushes in there. Number 9, for blending brushes, I have these little makeup holders. I love them. They're so useful. And you even have some, I know it's kind of hard to see, but there's actually some spaces where you can put smaller blending brushes there. So it holds the pretty, no wait, not Pretty Pink Posh, but Pink Fresh Studio blending brushes really nicely. So that's number 9. So I'm going to go ahead and close that before they spill everywhere. Number 10 are these containers. If you like the pastels, this is definitely for you. They come in a set of 4. It's decently sized. Of course, you can get bigger sizes. And I know it's meant to hold food and what have you, but honestly, I just love these containers. I love how they look. This one still has yet to be filled. That's why there's no label there, but I just love containers, if you couldn't tell. I mean, they're just so fun. Okay, so some bonuses that I have in my craft room that is not from Amazon, but I do want to show you. If you have a lot of small paints, you can buy this at Michaels. I love it because you have a bigger space available there, and you can put, it has dividers here. It slides in and out of these bookcases or these shelves, which I wanted to bring in as a bonus. So Michaels does sell these shelves. They come in singular units and then 2 shelves, and I love them. They stack up really nicely. Now, for those who are asking about these ink stands, I did 3D model it and 3D printed it. So they are all custom made by yours truly. But look how nice that is. And it sits on top of these bookshelves that I got, or these cubicles that I bought from Target. So they sit nicely on there. Obviously, if you only have a set, like you get 2, 4, 6, 8, you're only going to be able to fit 1, because you can see here that this next double unit will, you know, it has to, you know, sit on the other stand. But if you have a bookcase, it would fit in there nicely. So that's a nice little bonus. The other bonus, as far as organizational, is this IKEA drawer. So I love that this is all nice and narrow. So if space is an issue, go grab this from I will try to find it, but I bought this a few years ago, and I'm sure they have this or something similar to it. But this here, it's nice. I put all my scraps for my vinyl, and I have them all nicely labeled.
Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my mommy's channel. Bye bye.